So I've been wanting to do a personal review of the Titans on School of Dragons for quite a while, and I finally decided I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't usually have a quiet recording space. I still don't have a quiet recording space, actually, so this is more just a quiet little thing that I'm going to make a little bit louder after in editing. So the first Titan I got was obviously this one here, the Deadly Nadder. Mine's name is Claire. She is blue with white spots and black spikes. I'm not sure why I chose this color pattern. It looks really weird when she's doing this, because you just get all those random white spots, and she looks a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell where her spikes are for me, but that's just my bad coloring. Landing with her, I personally love the effects they gave the Nadder Titan, because if you watch their nostrils, just look at the way their nostrils move. None of the other dragons have that. Her nostrils just flare when she's smelling. She just takes a quick sniff, and her nostrils just flare really nicely. I wish they had unique eye colors for all the dragons, to be honest, because in the show, all the dragons have generally the same eye color for the same species, but most of the, like in the Razor Whips, it's green or purple or blue, and in the Nadders, you see a pinkish color or some other kind of color, so that kind of bums me out a little bit. But her claw here bugs me a lot, because I don't know what's going on with that. I guess it's to help her grow on like a bat, but it doesn't really work for me too much. Claws are unnecessarily long, in my opinion. And her teeth are striped. Her teeth are striped, to be honest. I love the small pink here on the top of her eyes. I don't know what it's about. She also has stripes on her spikes here. The one thing I do like a lot about her is the inside of her mouth is blue, just like Toothless's when he went into alpha mode. And I really love that detail. It's just a complete sign of power, and it just really helps the Nadder out. So, Nadder is not the fastest. It's one of the better starters in my opinion, mostly because it's very balanced. Its turn's nice, its pitch is nice, its speed's good. It's not really a racing dragon, but not looking at the stats and more just using her, you can tell that she's got it pretty rounded. My second dragon I'm gonna do is the Thunderdrum, and I like this guy. I don't get what these are under his neck there and everything. One thing that's always bugged me just about the dragon in general is it has the little tiny 3 toes. I love the long tail here. Almost reminds me of it being a sharp class, and I don't quite understand why it has Nadder spines when it's a title class dragon, but it works. These make a lot of sense because they obviously help keep you balanced, like with Toothless. The wings are long and nice, the spikes are good, and I love the smooth texture here, kind of just, maybe it's stronger skin, I don't know. The head is the head. I noticed with the Titans, the teeth are a little bit off. Now the one thing I do love about this guy, I do love showing him off, is because he does something that I don't think any of the other dragons do, and it's something that keeps canon with the video, or not with the video, with the show. So if you haven't already noticed it, I'm going to show you. This is his, okay, first of all, let's stop so you can see. Okay. You see how his stomach kind of bends around a little, moves around. Okay. Now when he's moving, normally, you see that his stomach is distended here. But when you speed up, he tucks it in. And I love that tiny little attention to detail there, because he doesn't have to suck it in, but he does. And I love that. The little unicorn horn on it doesn't even bother me. I just love the fact that his stomach goes in when he's actually speeding up and just relaxes out like that when he's just gliding. The colors and the patterns here are really nice. I love it's bright here and all that. His tail just lovely, lovely, lovely. Just whip going on. And, oh, his blast is really nice, but yeah, they slowed the animation here. I love that it still does that. His tail, even when you're gliding, it still goes whoop, 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 whoop. Diving also tucks his stomach in a little bit. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but I love that effect. It's really interesting to me. Okay, so land and let's do some firing. Because I do love the Thunderdrums. Come on now. Firing. Because he just hops up and he just stands on his belly for a minute. You should just put a burp sound effect. Oh, I love that there's rocks that fly up when you do it just right. But so he's decent. I used to use him in racing a lot, but obviously, better dragons come around. So that's the Thunderdrum. This one is the Titan Monstrous Nightmare. Now, personally, mine is blue. Don't even ask why. I don't know. His name, at least, is Frostbite Fire. So, I guess the name kind of came from that burning feeling you get when you get frostbite, or you hold something too cold. It's just that hot. Probably would have fit better with an ice dragon, but oh well. I love how the white tapers off here with his tail or wing, and the horns are extremely close to the artwork that they give you in the beginning before you actually get it in game. And then in Rise of Berk, which a lot of people are comparing these titans to, it actually looks a lot like that. And I love how his eyes kind of open a little bit, shut a little bit, open a little bit, shut. His colors are just nice, personally. Thing that I don't like about the Monstrous Nightmare is firstly going up, which is what are his wings doing? They're not really working. This also doesn't really make sense. It's just the wings should be right here, but instead there's just some weird gap going on. I do like how smooth the bottom is. It's very nice there. At least when he's gliding, it's really nice. I remember a time in the show when Asteroid was looking back at the tail, and so I always end up looking at them from this angle. In Monstrous Nightmares, making sure the tail is doing that straight thing. Fire, obviously just a really big, powerful fireball. Come on, go down. There you go. One thing I love most about these guys, if it's actually not their flying, but it's their walk. Just look at the way he walks. It's like a little snake. It's like a little snake or a salamander or some sort or something of that nature. It's just kind of cute. And I love how you look like you're caged in by the spikes here, and it's just like a protective layer. He's actually really close to the Rise of Berk version, so a lot of people were happy about that. And now it's the Titan Wraith. I love the Wraith, honestly. First of all, I didn't notice that before. There's a little bit of a oddness in the coding. First, since before he sits down, I'm going to show you these back spikes. Look at those. They are amazing, personally. And I love the spikes he has on the end of the wings. And his face. I love that his face is just armor plated. It's just so much spikes. A lot of people have an issue with the teeth, but it kind of works for me, because I can kind of see this guy needing to like gnaw on rocks and whatnot, so that really doesn't bug me at all. His eyes are a little bit more slim, but it doesn't really bug me because you can see the eyebrows, so it's okay. I love that he has the dust coming out of his mouth. Like, it's just fine grains he's breathing out. Love that this got longer. It's much more realistic to his I can't use words today, to his flight abilities. Now, I know everyone says this model looks exactly like Toothless, and I, when I first saw this thing, and I get in the game, I had no idea what it even was. I was looking at it, and I was like, this has the exact same body shape as Toothless, but it has the glide hovering thing here of a squirrel, and I'm like, is it a hybrid? It's like, I have no idea what it is. So after Racing was the one who did it, I asked them, and they said it was the Center Wraith, and I figured I had to pay actual money for it, and until recently I wasn't able to buy a membership, so I wasn't able to get him. But I did get him, or in this case her name is Deadly Depths, because she's obviously dark blue. I love that they can do this. I'm sorry, I'm a real dork. Anyway, I love that the fin, the dorsal fin here, flaps out with her. It's really cool. I love them flying. They're just, I wish the legs tucked in, but I think everyone wishes the legs would tuck in a little bit more, like they did with Toothless in the shows and everything, in the movies. That wing power is just awesome, and I love that his wings do bend a little. You can see kind of them angling in and downward when he's flying at you, and I really like that about him. Going up, I love that he keeps the Toothless, motion of pushing himself up and forward, and that's really cool. Gliding is also really nice because that balances out this, and you can see the wind in his wings, and you can't really see that in a lot of the other models. They just they don't have it. And the diving is so cool. Look at that line behind him. It's like a jet. I love doing this with these guys. They just look so ominous. I love this guy's standing animation. His claws used to be ridiculously long, but they fixed that, and it looks much better now. I like him. I really like him. I really do. It wasn't everyone's favorite, but I personally liked it because it didn't change his body so much as it just made him stronger. That's the word. I think that's the word for it, because these spikes are just, it's more daunting, and it's not all about being flaunty for the Sand Wraith. It's just about, he got stronger, he's got stronger wing power. Look at the tail, has an individual ring of its own, and it's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot.